Felt the power sag. Holy shit, 65%. Oh, I ate that battery, dude. 213 degrees Fahrenheit. This thing ain't it. That's a bummer, dude. It's cold out too. Yeah, this thing is not for the motocross track, boys and girls. You can feel the power kind of sag in places when I was on it a lot, and yeah, this is for $9,000. That's very disappointing. I guess this is just strictly a trail bike. I would not buy one for motocross, that's for sure. We'll see how it does on a full trail day, but I don't know, that was probably 8 laps on a pretty small vintage track. Temperature's climbing down, but it was good while it lasted. It's already up at 190 again. Dude, I hit that G out and it just stopped.
Nice wheelies.
That was scary. That's it just said like some kind of fault when I hit that G out. Weird.
I'm sorry,
done something. It's twice it's done something weird. Like it almost threw me over the bars.
Really?
Yeah, scary.
It just quit out?
Yeah, I just went like that and I lost all power. I went to get back on the power and there was nothing.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah, that's scary.
Okay, is it good?
I guess. Okay. It's working. Guys, it happened again. What is that? Phase OCP. Whatever that means, and then it cuts the power. I gotta say, that is dangerous. Definitely dangerous. We're at 64% battery. Been riding a good little bit, I will say that. Temperatures aren't up there. 160s, 70s, 89 on the controller. So I don't know why I would do that. The bike just shut off again. Starting to wonder if this is a KTM. Now it works again. Hey guys, Stevo here. We got the Arctic Leopard at the track. We brought the YZ, we brought the Eride, and the new Arctic Leopard. Let's go! Oh God! Oh, suspension sucks. Oh God! I'm afraid to jump this thing. Like case of all you shit. Oh God! Oh God, dude! Oh fuck! Oh God! That suspension is horrible. Yeah, that's better. Oh yeah, way better. Regen off. God, suspension sucks though. Jumps today on the YZ, not that thing. If I try to do the jump on that thing, it would not be good. But that's more power, but still controllable, huh? You want to take it for a quick lap, dude?
Yeah, sure. Those bikes cost
$86.50. I got a dealer in Nevada if you guys ever want one, but it was a little bit of a hassle to set up, so you want that support. Motocross Racers of Northern California on Facebook is where you can find me.
Dirt bike.
Oh no, this is a trail bike. This is like an enduro, dude. This is not a stark VARG. But I hit that today on the YZ, that big triple step. Holy fuck, dude, that's a big jump. And the faces on these are gnarly. Hey, he's kind of cute. I like his mustache. Oh, dude, I haven't really had it on a trail yet. I mean, like one day I rode it a little bit, but like it's gonna be good on the trails for sure. It's not a motocross bike. I took it to the sand track. Oh God. Cased a couple things, I thought I was gonna die. This thing's so fast, dude. Forks suck. Shock's good though. So easy to ride. Brakes are good.
Let's talk about the Arctic Leopard 880 EXE. The good. Smooth power. The chassis feels balanced. The shock feels decent. It's fun. Super fun. Exhilarating. Convenient. Reliable. And did I say fun? The brakes. The brakes are great. Very happy with the brakes. The regen brake, the engine brake, works very well on the lever. Ergonomics, I'm 5'6", 180 pounds. The bike fits me perfectly, just like my YZ250. All bikes are a little tall for me because I'm vertically challenged. The billet hubs, the wheels, the X-Trig type triple clamps are all a nice touch. It's a very fast bike. I definitely could use a little more power. It's very fast and you can reel people in real quick. Tunable. The novice mode is great for new riders. It's got more tuning capabilities than I even want to get into. Extreme tuning capabilities. I'm probably not smart enough to use them all, but I think it's set up pretty well out of the box. Novice mode is nice, and then the MX and Enduro modes are also great. They seem smooth and the throttle feels good. Enough power for trails, definitely, but for MX I think you need a little bit more power. Another 10 horsepower I think would be great for MX. I think with some different suspension on there I might have a different feeling about that. Maybe you can carry your speed a little bit more, hit things a little bit harder if you had a little bit more confidence in the suspension. The bad. The learning curve to operate was much higher than I expected. The apps aren't super friendly, just much harder than gas bikes to set these things up. The bad. Hard on power, riding with regen causes overheating. The bike starts to overheat real quick. Can probably do it in a couple of laps. Hard power, wide open throttle, really getting after it. You start to notice sag, inconsistent throttle feel. Starts to sag, takes away from performance. Suspension, especially the forks. The shock is decent, but the forks seem really dead feeling. A nice set of forks would really help this bike. Isn't user friendly with the apps, especially if you have issues like me with the low battery during delivery. Is a challenge to get through that, to charge that battery when it was so low. It has me concerned about the life of the battery as well. Fit and finish. The fit and finish on the bike is good, but it could be a little bit better. The mud flaps got holes in it already. It's kind of got a few rattles here and there. Controller location. The controller is so low that it could definitely be damaged, especially with the weak skid plate on there. The thin plastic skid plate protecting the controller is probably not enough in my eyes. I definitely wouldn't hit logs too hard or rocks too hard with the controller on the very bottom of the bike. The skid plate, I really wish there was a metal skid plate on there or availability for one. Charger, my bike will not charge on 110 volt at 89 or 91%. A couple of times I've charged the bike. If I leave the charger uninterrupted, it goes to 100. If I blow a fuse in the house or I unplug it when it's close to full, and then I try to plug it back in to charge maybe the last 9-10%, then the charger won't activate. The battery will just stay at 90%. The ugly. 4 times in 2 rides, the bike has had random power loss where I have no throttle. So I'll be going off a jump, just hard on the gas, and the bike will just die. Like there will just be no power, no throttle. I have to stop the bike, turn it off, and turn it back on to get it going again. That's very dangerous coming off of G outs and jumps like I was doing today, and then to have the bike shut off, that's really scary. It could definitely cause an accident. I think I've got a couple of issues that I've ran into on the first 2 rides. At the track, it was overheating 215 plus degrees Fahrenheit. I believe that was due to me having the regen set so high on the handlebar, on the left handlebar, the regen button. I need to leave that on 0 for motocross, or for all riding probably. OVP, over voltage protection, I've seen that warning. I see the warning box pop up, and I've seen a couple of different warnings. I haven't documented all of the warnings, but the bike shut off on me 3 to 4 times now. Actually, it's 4 times the bike has shut off on me in 2 rides. And a warning screen pops up with hash marks, yellow hash marks, and a red box, and then it'll have one of 3 warnings on there, and I might have these wrong, but there's one time to overheat and shut off, OVP, over voltage protection, phase out error, phase OCP. Those are all warnings, and then the bike doesn't have any power. So what I'm thinking that's from is pushing the bike too hard when it's in enduro mode, and I'm maxing out the throttle, wide open throttle, in enduro mode on D3, which is the highest power output. I think I'm asking too much from the bike, and I think it's going into some kind of protection and shutting off, so I might have to turn down the power on the bike in order to avoid these shut-offs. The G out today that I had, I hit the face of a small jump today, and that caused a connection or controller to trigger and shut off the throttle. I don't know why else it would do it. The bike wasn't hot. I wasn't doing anything crazy. I was just riding. And then when I hit the G out, the bike turned off. Well, it stayed on, but it didn't have any throttle. I think overheating turns it off. I think the hitting a G out or bump, there's some loose connection or something in the controller, and that caused a problem. And then the OVP, the overphase, the high kilovolt setting, I think in D3. I think all of those 3 issues could potentially be the reason why the bike just loses power abruptly all of a sudden. Thank you for your help.